be sleeping on the bed with a blanket that appeared to be soaked in urine. This is when the children were in her care, soaked in urine. All 3 children appeared to have a foul odor and in need of a bath. Miss Walde informed that she got into a fight with Mr. O'Neill a couple days ago at the Victorian Inn. She stated that he is the only one that is wanting to help out with the children, but this decision backfired on her. No, he's not the only one that wanted to help out with your children, girl. Miss Girl, no, he was not. You had daycare options. Huh. T-Spot, thank you for the hand hearts. Danielle, Queen Bee, Crash Out Monica, Scammer Shelves, Paula, Cassie, Queen Bee, thank you all so much. Remember, if you want me to be live every day, the only way is for me to get that pay. You heard? You heard? I'm just kidding. Thank you, though. I'm going to go live any day, every day anyways, because I love the attention. I'm delusional. Anyways, the honesty though. I mean, no, really, like if I'm making money on here, then I'll literally go live all day, every day. Like this is a full-time job. We'll go live for eight hours a day if y'all want. I'll just sit here and stare at y'all and you can stare back at me. We can make eye contact if you like it. Whatever you want. I'll read you a book. I'll put you to bed at night. This case is a lot, but we're finishing it tonight. We're getting close, yeah. All right. So the child had a urine-soaked blanket on him. All 3 children appeared to have a foul odor and in need of a bath. Miss Walde informed that she got into a fight with Mr. O'Neill a couple days ago. She stated that he is the only one that is wanting to help her with the children, but this decision backfired on her. Miss Walde stated that he found her through speaking to his family, and he wanted to see the kids. She allowed him to, but when he was leaving to work, Mr. O'Neill claimed that she was going to hoe around. Says it like that. Hoe around. Do you play any videos? There aren't any videos of this. This is someone that we all knew. And anyways, claimed that she was going to hoe around and started to hit her. I mean, her kids were by different guys, so I don't know, like, while she was actively with this dude. So anyways, she says that she had to call Midland Police to come intervene. As a result, she has lost her job because she has nobody to take care of the kids and no means of transportation. Lies. You had daycare. She stated that she did not keep in touch with me because she had a new phone, and she didn't take the kids to the daycare because she had no way of getting them to the daycare. No, you don't know who this... Y'all stress me out. I told y'all who it's about. Ash Trevino Roaches. Her name is Connie Walde. We were going to do true crime on Thursdays. Turns out she was a momster among us. So now we're talking about her because she was over here judging other moms and talking shit about other moms, throwing stones from glass houses when she wasn't taking care of her damn kids. I don't know how to put a fucking sticker up. Thank you, Chihuahua Baby, for your permission. We will continue. After speaking to supervisor, she advised that Miss Walde and her children be transported to the CPS office so that the children could be weighed. At the office, only blank allowed us to weigh her at 24 pounds. At the office, Miss Walde stated that she did not take the children to the doctor because she had no Medicaid and no money. How would you not have Medicaid? How would you not? You're just not taking care of your children. Jesus. What did Chihuahua Baby say? I didn't know Ash Trevino's name was Ash Trevino Roaches. Chihuahua Baby. Yeah, she was too lazy to file. Exactly. I'm just fucking around with you, Chihuahua. She was just neglectful through and through. Exactly. I mean, she basically allowed this to happen is the reality. So, She stated that she is struggling without a vehicle. It sounds like she just wanted somebody to just give her a vehicle. Miss Waldy then advised me that she was the one who called Mr. O'Neill and told her she was at the Victorian Inn. When I informed her that her stories were now conflicting about how Mr. O'Neill found out she was at the Victorian Inn, she began to get loud and claimed that we just wanted to take her kids, so we might as well do that now. Sounds just like her. Upon further examination of the children, Blank had a severe diaper rash with a white substance on his neck. The rash appeared to be bleeding and had to be treated with Destin. Blank also had a rash on the neck area. Miss Waldy stated that's because the children were not getting baths. I just want to be clear. That's because the children were not being taken care of. Miss Waldy stated the children had just had a bath yesterday and she was in the process of giving them a bath but could not do so due to my visit. I spoke with Miss Waldy about the allegations of her traveling to New Mexico and California, and she stated that she was planning on going to New Mexico and then on to California. She indicated that she had relatives in both states. She stated that her aunt who lives in New Mexico is going to come to Midland to pick her and the children up. Sure. Oh, CPS history. Ooh. Connie Waldy is a 15-year-old parent of a 6-week-old and is supposed to live with her guardian grandmother, Kayl1e Waldy. Connie Waldy has chronic school absences for the last year or two and applied at Coleman High School. The interview indicated that the grandmother cannot control Connie. Connie indicated that she doesn't come to school because her 6-week-old baby is always sick. When asked about physician care, she said she didn't have insurance. We have offered childcare at Coleman High School plus busing services to Connie, and they have not come in over the last 3 days to enroll. So she was even offered, she's been having babies ever since she was 15 years old. Y'all, she was offered care in high school too. My concern is that the grandmother's housing and inability to guide and care for this 15-year-old mother, and in addition, the girl's inability to take care of her new child. Neglectful supervision. Connie Waldy had taken Blank to home of her ex-boyfriend, Dylan O'Neill. Connie admitted, I don't think this was supposed to be, this don't make sense. Dylan O'Neill. Connie admitted to Dylan having anger issues and stated that Dylan has tried to fight father Joseph Gabaldon, whatever, in the past. Kayl1e also had concerns of drug, blah, blah, blah. Connie stated that she is no longer with Dylan and she will not allow Blank to be in that home. Blank is currently with father and paternal grandparents who are protective of him. Connie has run away in the past, and both Kayl1e and Connie stated that there are communication issues between the two of them. And then it's got her good old theft of property, all of this stuff. This case was staffed with a supervisor and program director, and a decision was made to seek an emergency removal as there was no sufficient time consistent with these children's welfare to hold an adversary hearing prior to the removal. So, do you know how much work I had to do to get all these? You think $5 is worth it? Girl, try 20. Exactly, V. So that was that one. They filed an order of protection against her. And the CPS was conservators of the kids. Discovery level, let's see. Reasonable efforts. They made efforts to get the kids back together with her. On June 25th, 2018, the children subject to this suit were taken into the possession of the department. There's continuing danger to the physical health and safety of the children. So they still held temporary conservatorship. Let's see what this one is. Oh, she didn't pay her fines on that. Let's see. Here you go. Okay, so here's the second time she gave up her kids. So here were the ones born in 2015, 2016, and 2017. Dylan, the genetics said that Dylan was the father of those. Well, I guess he did a test for one of them. And then the other two maybe sign. Termination of respondent Connie's parental rights. So she signed her rights away. Well, she lost them. They were terminated. And then he lost his rights too. So that was that one. That was those kids. 2022 affidavit of removal. Before me, my name is blank and I'm over the age of 18. So here's CPS again. Allegations on December 5th. Wait, was this one already read? Oh yeah, this was the first one we read that gave like a full summary of what happened to the child. Okay. So then in 2024, she was charged with a felony for food stamps use / alter / transfer greater than $200. So she was selling her food stamps in 2024 and had a felony charge. And then here's the termination of respondent father Daniel. Okay, so here's this. I don't understand. On August 12th, 2024, because this happened in, this doesn't make sense to me. So this was another respondent mother Kayl1e agreed to the terms of this order, evidenced by signatures below. Respondent presumed father Daniel Becerra. See, like, who is this guy? I thought she was dating. Oh, wait, she didn't know who the father was. Presumed father Daniel Becerra. Another one was alleged father Jesus Manuel Cerceres. Respondent unknown father was not notified. Blank attorney appeared and not ready. And how many kids? Oh, there was 2 different kids. I was about to say, one born in 2019 and one born in 2020. You saw something about DNA on TikTok. So they was trying to find out who the pappy was. Who the pappy is of the ones born in 2019 and 2020. Which, wouldn't that be the kids? We're going to bring Boosted up after this. The court finds by clear and convincing evidence that the termination of parent-child relationship between Daniel Blank, so he wasn't the pappy, he done signed them rights away on that one. Termination of alleged father Jesus Manuel Cerceres, he done signed, is over 1 year of age. The time petition of the termination of the parent-child relationship was filed and is not registered with the paternity registry. The court finds by clear and convincing evidence that the termination of the parent-child relationship. Who was it? Leslie. Thank you. Those were the two who were left. Are those the ones that are still with her? So that's just it. They didn't have dads. They didn't have anyone. So Connie has custody of these 2. But that means that these 2 were not Dylan's kids that she left with Dylan. So was the baby Dylan's kid? She only had one more after the one that was unalive. So so they signed their rights away and they weren't going to, that's the only reason. The dads. So what about the one that was unalived? We don't know who, I would assume that guy was the father of it, that Dylan was, but I don't know because these 2 weren't. And these were born in 2019 and because that other one was born in 2021, I guess. That's what I'm saying. It's confusing. Oh. And then she waived her right. She took a plea deal on the here, we can look. Didn't you say you sent me unredacted? In the jail calls, he was calling them his babies, so who knows? Yeah. No, there was no mugshot that I found, at least. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she knows who the dads were. But I think that they had to, she was just guessing who they were. I don't know. Someone said that they think she has a, yeah, she left that baby when it was one. You found one, Kayla? This is nuts. Leslie, thank you for subscribing. And a video of what? She gave up one right at birth while. Oh, she gave one right at birth? I didn't know she gave that one up. You're welcome. It was a lot of work. Yeah, the kids weren't happy to see her. I mean, I would hope that the last thing I had read was that like CPS basically still had, like, the state still had rights over these kids. Oof, I just got off with the kid Michonne effed with, and I'm furious. What do you mean? What happened? She had 11 kids. Thank you for sending me that backing monkey. I'm eating Skittles. So, yeah, 11. Y'all tell me, what do y'all think with all of that? Oh, yeah. What do y'all think